A few details about Jesus' descent into the abyss. According to the revelations of Anna Katharina Emmerich, when Jesus expired on the cross with a loud cry, his soul, in a radiant form surrounded by angels, including Gabriel, descended into the earth at the foot of the cross. Although his soul had separated from his body, his divinity remained united with both his soul and his body. How this happened cannot naturally be expressed in words. The abyss into which Jesus' soul descended appeared to me as three divisions, three distinct worlds. I had the sense that they must be round, and that each of these parts was separated from the others by a distinct sphere. In front of the abyss stretched a bright space, so to speak, greenish and serene, through which, as I saw, all souls purified by the fire of purgatory had to pass before being admitted into heaven. The abyss, where the souls awaiting the Redeemer resided, was surrounded by a gray, misty sphere and divided into various circles. The Savior, shining with glory and led in triumph by angels, passed between two such zones. The left one contained the righteous patriarchs up to Abraham, while the right one held the souls of the righteous, from Abraham to John the Baptist. None of them had yet known Jesus, and yet, as he approached, a sense of joy and longing filled these realms. It seemed that these fearful, confined domains of longing suddenly expanded with the anticipation of some joyful news. The poor souls appeared to be permeated by it, as if a breath of fresh air, as if light, as if reviving dew, strengthening them, announcing their redemption. And everything happened as quickly as a single breath of wind. Having passed both circles, Jesus ascended into a misty space where the first parents, Adam and Eve, were. He spoke to them graciously, and they, recognizing him, paid him homage with indescribable admiration. Taking them with him, Jesus moved to the left, into the abyss of the patriarchs who lived before Abraham. The souls there were not entirely free from purgatorial suffering, or at least not all of them. Among them there were evil spirits, and demons tormented and oppressed some souls in various ways. The angels knocked at the entrance and commanded it to be opened. For here was an entrance, a gate, but there were also locks and bars that were knocked upon, announcing his arrival. It seemed to me as if they were calling, "Open the gates! Break open the doors!" And Jesus entered in triumph, while the evil spirits retreated fearfully before him, crying out, "What do you have to do with us? What do you want? Are you now coming to crucify us?" And so on. The angels immediately bound them and drove them before them. The souls, who had not previously known Jesus and had only vague notions of him, when he revealed himself to them, surrounded him joyfully, praising and honoring the Redeemer and Lord. Then he turned to the right, to the proper abyss. At the entrance, he encountered the soul of the good thief, who, accompanied by angels, ascended to Abraham's bosom, while demons were driving the soul of the bad thief straight into hell. Speaking a few words to Dismas, Jesus entered the abyss, where in Abraham's bosom lay many of the righteous of old. Behind Jesus, crowds of redeemed souls and angels followed, driving before them the retreating demons.